Hello, today we are going to talk about the movie name Up. This movie was released in the year 2009. It is an American computer animated film and it is the first film presented by Pixar in 3D format. This movie's first title was Helium because of the character's profession. I would think that this was named, but later renamed to Up. The director of this film is Peter Docter, and co-writer of this movie is Bob Peterson. It is a fantasy movie where the story is about escaping from life when it becomes too irritating. There are four characters in this movie: Carl Fredricksen, Charles Muntz, Ellie, and Russell. Carl Fredricksen is a balloon salesman. Charles Muntz is an explorer. Ellie is the girl who follows Muntz and she also admires his work. And Russell is a Boy Scout boy. Let's see about the plot of this movie. Charles Muntz, the explorer who has been accused for presenting a fake giant bird skeleton from the Paradise Falls in South America. So he is working towards finding of the real bird in that location, and he wants to clear its name. And Carl and Ellie have a common interest of the explorer, and they later fell in love and got married and now living in a restored house. They lived their life very happily, and they realized they wanted to expand the family and to have a baby. But they found out she cannot have a baby. So they planned to take a trip to Paradise Falls. So while living a happy life, they started saving. But as we all know, there are lots and lots of emergency situation arises. So the savings were used to fulfill those needs. And finally, Carl has saved enough money and planned the trip. Soon after he booked the trip, Ellis fell ill and died. Now, Carl is living in a neighborhood in the house alone, and while the development of the surrounding has forced him to leave the house, but he was stubbornly holed out in the house. During one accident, court has deemed him a public menace and required his relocation to an assisted living facility. But Carl resolves to keep Ellis' promise, turning his house into a makeshift airship using countless helium balloons and flying away. Russell, who visited Carl in an effort to earn his final merit badge for assisting the elderly, become stuck in the flying house accidentally. So they started flying. After a while, they caught up in a storm, and finally, when they woke up, they found that they reached the Paradise Fall in South America. And there are a lot of surprises waiting for them in the Paradise Falls, along with Charles Muntz, who is also living there to find the bird. During this adventure, they all meet coincidentally, and some good and bad happens, and finally, this film ends with a happy mood. Yeah, it is a good to watch movie. Your time is very worth spending. Yeah, thanks for listening. Go watch this movie. Bye.